So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins. Won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake.
Do it.
Welcome back to the Getting Work Pod. This is going to be an adventure.
Everybody?
It's going to be an adventure tonight. Jared has given me the keys to the kingdom for tonight, and I am running the stream from my end. As you can probably tell, with the two different size webcams that are up there. But you know, little things.
It's okay.
We'll get there. You get there. Anyhow, tonight it is Tax and Throwbacks weeks, continuing on the Getting Work Pod. And tonight we're playing Jared's favorite game. Absolutely. Star Control 2. No, this is my favorite game. This is my favorite old school game.
This is the only reason why I'm here is because I'm not actually playing.
Yep.
I'm just hanging out.
Jared has been looking forward to this moment for a long time. Let me just tell you. So however tonight goes, it doesn't matter. He is looking forward to tonight for sure. So he can get to hang out for a little bit, be on the other side of the glass. The easier side, I will say, by far. So, as I was saying, it is Star Control 2. The first game was cool. The graphics were good back then. This is cira 1992, I believe it is. By the time this game was coming out, like I said, this was probably my favorite role-playing-esque game back in the day. So 92, the graphics were amazing for 92. What you'll see tonight is a little bit of some updated, nice polished graphics. Well, nice. You know, considering the time period, it did not look like this at the time, but I figured I would try to stream a little bit better, a little smoother quality for tonight. So we will switch over to here. All right. What's going on, Sith? How you doing, man? Sith says he sees Kneecap. Getting excited. I told you, Jared's gonna chill, laid back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Me, on the other hand, I'm drinking. So. All right, so let's go ahead and start. I will definitely have to, at some point, pull up a walkthrough. Otherwise, this stream will be like 10 hours. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna finish it tonight anyhow. I'm gonna.
How long does this game usually run?
If you just roll through it, 4 or 5 hours, maybe. Probably not quite that long. I've never run through it, so that's why I'm sitting there trying to think.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Since it's the intro, I'll play through the intro just so everybody can see the greatness that is Star Control. Basically, just a little bit of background while it's playing. That's right, it doesn't talk through here. A little bit of background. Star Control 1, you basically had these two sets of ships that you could battle. Space fight, 2D. Borderlining 3D a little bit, but the graphics back then, for its time, again, early 90s, graphics were excellent. It was all keyboard. You controlled it. Everything was keyboard. Everybody had to snuggle up real tight around the keyboard. You played QWERTY at the top, and then the other person would play with like MNW or MN comma, period, that to try to battle against each other. But that was during the, PvP part.
Get to play on the same keyboard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. 1992, man. For those of you, like I said in the other stream when I was playing Prince of Persia, which came out in 1990, just keep waiting. You're gonna get old too. All right.
You know, when Assassin's Creed becomes like a
Nostalgic
classic.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's kind of getting there, like at least the first one. But
Nah, the one that's gonna get everybody when Fortnite becomes like you have to go and get some. Yeah. All right. So basically, the premise is I was lost on a distant planet. In the first Star Control, there were, the good guys, the bad guys. The Urquan were the bad guys. They had a bunch of destroyers that would come. Their set of aliens battled our set, and they won. So that's where Star Control 2 is picking up after that fight. Me and my semi piece of a ship that I start off with is we were off world, so we were on some distant planet when all this went down, and so we're just coming back to Earth. We're trying to find our way back to Earth for the first time since that point. yeah, he does look. Jared definitely looks excited.
Just chilling, man. Just hanging out.
All right. The GWP surprise. I don't think I spelled that right, but you get the idea. All right. Oh, missed it. This is what I get for trying to move a microphone around while streaming and playing a game. Bad things, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it was this that killed me. Trying to drive this ship around. It's just.
Alright, I'm not sure how loud that is coming through.
All I hear is the music, but I don't know for the stream.
He's super low. Yeah, I was gonna say, you should probably only hear the music. This is Star Control 2, new person that we've never talked to before. I won't sit through all of these. But in short, these are the bad guys. The big green one with the tentacles. That's the Urquan. The little one in the corner, we'll come back to him later on. But in short, this is a drone that is telling us that we need to stay away from the planet.
Looks like my ex.
There's a part of me that almost wants to say which one, but I guess that shouldn't really matter. which one of those two, but that's not really the important part. All right, so this is what Earth looks like. Big slave shields around it. There's a problem. I can't do anything with it. So I'm going to skip ahead in the story just slightly by going here first. Seeing if I can remember how to. So basically, I gotta go to the planet. I gotta scan for minerals. There's an energy signature, and there's biological. So the biggest thing I need to do is come down here. See if I can remember how to do that. I don't think I've ever actually landed directly on one. All right, so I can. Oh, destroyed it, but. So I gotta come around here. I gotta destroy these. Alright, I am filled up there. So all the little green dots, which I guess part of Jared's screen is covering up
Yeah, you can
just a bit.
shrink me down. I'm just window dressing at this point.
That's alright. Normally my role, man. I might put you over on the other side. Isn't sure what's gonna come down to. Here we go. All right. So I got to run around here, kill all of these things real quick. Shouldn't take too awful long.
It's actually the one thing I'm not used to. I'm usually just used to being big and in the way.
You don't know how to just hide in the shadows, blend right in. All right, so I've gotten rid of all the little green dots.
Headwise, maybe. Yeah, you got jokes. You got jokes.
All right. So basically, this says that the planet was abandoned, the moon was abandoned, and it's a fake signal. That's a loop on the signal that is going on. All right. Come back over here. The handling gets better once you get... Actually, you know what? I'm going to skip ahead again. We're going to go to that space station in a second, but in a second. We're going to go over here first. Again, this is...
When that makes sense. You upgrade the ship.
Yeah.
Probably, what control like speed and
turning,
ability
all
and
of
all that. Yeah.
It gets to where it's almost turns too fast, as weird as that may sound. Like
Yeah.
right now, it's a pain. Like trying to make that turn is killer.
It almost look like a freaking bumblebee trying to get to a flower. You gotta fly around the.
All right, let's see. Scan, auto scan. So not all planets are created equally. So I'm flying to Mercury. There's obviously nothing alive on Mercury, but Mercury is extremely hard to... You got another issue when it comes to Mercury. That is that fire that you see sprinkling across and about to kill me. Like that. You don't want that to happen. Okay, so clearly spacebar is not the button that I thought it was. I thought it was that used to be... Spacebar used to be the one that you could fly away. It is not the button that you can fly away. Since I'm streaming, I won't restart the game, which is what I want to do right now. I lost my lander. Be always fun. Circle the planet. Can't do anything with this one. Yeah, speed and everything, all of that goes away. Hey, it's February 22nd, 2000 or 2155.
You know a man yet?
Pretty much. Very old by that time. Extraordinarily old. In fact, you and I get to that it's okay to say that we're both old at that point.
Attention unidentified space vessel. I am Starbase Commander Hayes of the slave planet Earth. Situation critical. Energy cores exhausted. Scanners and deep radar are non-functional. We cannot identify your vessel. Are you the scheduled hierarchy resupply ship? Repeat. Are you the resupply vessel? What? Never mind. Look, we won't last much longer. Here's our According to our oath of fealty to the Urquan, we must we have no space vessels of our own.
Now, we'll say the old game, probably the one that I'll let you play, didn't have the sound. There was no, you were reading everything.
There's a hierarchy based on the but we can't contact them. The Urquan was supposed to
As old as these graphics look currently, the original
It was
is
worse.
Oh yeah, the original is much worse.
but to do so we need replacement radioactives for our
So that's what I was attempting to do, was go get those radioactives. Unfortunately,
radioactive elements.
spacebar is not
Are you willing to help?
fly off.
Manufacturing a new lander for you will use most of what little resources we have left, but I suppose we have no choice. We will transport the immediately.
All right.
The next time I talk with our masters,
This time we're gonna go to another planet and figure out what taking off is. Gonna land right here on the moon. Nice safe planet, or nice safe landing area. Shift, naturally. Right shift, not left. Right shift. All right, smooth as silk, man. Just smooth as silk. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you look like you've been flying this thing for about 10 minutes or so. I think you're on it, man.
Weirdly enough, you adjust to the bad flight, and then later on, about the time you've gotten used to this, you get the new stuff, and you turn really fast and can't do it anymore.
And then it doesn't
You just
work.
spin around. The downside is, I had picked up quite a bit of the one thing that I need, the red dots. So there are not too many red dots left. There we go. That's the way that was supposed to go the first time. I just noticed something about this that was not in the old game. That space station moves. It didn't used to. It goes
Actually
around the planet.
orbits. Yeah.
Find any radioactive elements for our power.
It looks like the moon does too.
Uh-huh.
Fastest way to get radioactive in this system.
Wait, didn't I get some radioactives?
Scour the surface for deposits of radioactive.
Did I need more? Maybe I needed more.
Mercury is a pretty inhospitable place. Watch out for it and those high temperature areas.
Yeah, I need to get more. That's gonna be a problem here real soon because I think that was the only ones left. Oops, wrong way. Oh, I think there was one more. Hopefully that will be enough. That's what I get for being too fast about it.
Mm-hmm.
Normally I'm like, oh, I'll get everything while I'm here. Oh, missed. So what you're supposed to do is aim just before you, when you first come out, like where it zooms out, it basically you're not moving at all, so you can turn, aim right at what you want and just go straight. All right, auto scan. Go get that other red one. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna exit game. We're coming back. Do this again. All right.
That was just a trial run.
That was a trial run. I just wanted to make sure that I could do it. Yay. All right. Do I really want to quit? Yes, I do. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Because otherwise I have to spend the whole time trying to attempt to find... There are other ones, but you got to figure out which one, where they are. All right. Gonna go straight to Mercury this time. Pick up everything. This time, keep my hand over. I naturally keep wanting to hit spacebar. All right, here we go. Do this a little bit better this time, hopefully. No chances. We're just gonna at least get something this time. Basically, this is also your money as well. All the minerals and everything that you pick up is where you get your money to make changes and stuff like that.
Right.
The real money is with these guys, or these planets. There are 9 of them. Like I said, this was a really good game as far as like setting up. They could have just kept going with creating these. They had a good story and things like that. The problem was the people that designed the game didn't ended up selling it right after this one because they went broke. They didn't have any money or something. So there was also like some politic-wise, there was some issues. Of course, this is early 90s, so everything was a little bit different then. So anyhow, they ended up losing the rights to it. And so there is a Star Control 3, which is terrible. It's just dreadful. It's not... The story is different. The aliens are slightly different. They tried to keep like the same... It's just bad. Like if you ever want to really just torture yourself, go. And you I know you this is not your game. I get that. But honestly, if you ever really want to bother yourself, go and try to look up something on YouTube about Star Control 3, a walkthrough.
Man,
it's bad. My son, I used to tell little man about it all the time. Like, no, Star Control 3 was so bad. So one day we decided, he's like, it can't be that bad. So we were going to watch it before going to bed. We were just going to watch it, a walkthrough of it on YouTube. It was terrible. It took us a week to finally finish it because we'd always fall asleep. we would always end up asleep. I was like, that should tell you how bad it is. All right, one more of these. And then you come down to the energy reading. Anyhow, I was gonna say the ones that you can really get some money are from these what's called rainbow worlds. And there's this little guy, looks like a marshmallow, who will come and ask you about him. And he'll give you a whole bunch of money because of it. But I'm going here.
Attention unidentified space.
We heard.
What? Never mind, look. Getting transport radioactive, Captain. Now, as soon as our engineers can refit the energy cores, there, that's much better. Power ratings are climbing. Life support is coming back into the green. Deep radar systems and sensors are now online, and I can scan your vessel. What the hell kind of ship is that? Just who are you, Captain? Star Control science mission, huh? Captain, I served as a Star Control officer during the war aboard several cruisers in the Corwood.
All right, so basically this guy doesn't believe anything I'm saying.
You know, come to think of it, there were some rumors that Corridor 9...
All right.
Fight the Iroquois. Win back our freedom. I remember having such thoughts myself once, a long time ago. That was in the first years after the defeat, when it was still terrifying to look up and see the bloody glow of the pulsating slave shield overhead.
Now the real catch is going to be... I should have saved. I should have saved. Just dawned on me. Because I haven't played this in a long time, which means I've got a fight coming up.
Darn. All these years we've been
And now I've got to fight the... That's the biggest thing in this game. Save often. Like, it's an old school game, you better save often. Because otherwise what's about to happen is about to happen. Hopefully I can remember what the keys are or find which... Because these are new keys. These guys are basically the Klingon.
Humans are prey animals.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be... Definitely should have hit save. Hit save. There's no getting around this fight, no matter what I say. Yep, none of those buttons are the shoot. Alright, we gotta go look that up. Yes, I should have done that beforehand. I understand that. Clearly. Arrows. W-A-S-D. Player 1. Alright, so let's see here. Right shift and right control. Yeah, that's all kinds of odd, but okay. At least I know where they are now. If nothing else, everybody's going to really know this part of the game for sure. All right, one more time, dispatch. All right. Go hit the moon and then save. Save, save. For the love of God, save.
Can we go have a conversation with Johnny Haircut?
Pretty much. Pretty much. Well, that worked. All right. Got that, got that. Look at these two. That one. That one. Pick this up. All right. All full there. And now, the most important thing.
Attention unidentified. Getting target. Darn.
All right, this dude. Let's hope that these are the. That is not the right button. All right, but he does shoot. That ship is easily the worst that I have. There we go. That's how that was actually supposed to go the first time.
What a beautiful sight, Captain. I haven't seen an Avenger blown away like that since the battle in Draco. A sensible plan, Captain. Let's get to work. Good luck. By the way, Captain, I think we need a name for this new alliance we're going to forge. And since it was your idea, it's only fair that you get the honor of naming.
All right, so this is the part that I definitely need to go look up. From here on.
Okay, that sounds pretty inspiring. So be it. The new alliance of free stars. Now, Captain, I expect the configuration process for the starbase to take at least 2 weeks. so let's get to work.
I need to get another ship to be able to really battle.
I have good news to report, Captain. We have successfully integrated the precursor technology from your ship into our fabricator system, and as you can see, we've already begun minor repairs on your ship, patching up some of the micrometeorite holes. We noticed that your ship does not have an emergency warp escape unit, so our engineers rigged up some for you and each of your escorts. Now, you should be able to escape from a bad situation with the touch of a button, but there is a cost, however. The unit gulps up 5 fuel units each time your precursor ship uses it. Also, we now have a limited capacity to make modifications to your ship, to refine Starship fuel, to build additional combat ships, and to train new members of your crew for the flagship and any ships you acquire for your fleet. Captain, I know you're eager to get to work, so I'll be brief. If you have any questions how this starbase works, what resources we need, or just some background information on the galaxy, don't hesitate to ask.
All right. So I think that's minerals to offload. Absolutely.
The more minerals you bring us, Captain, the faster we'll be able to tackle the Urquan. Certainly, Captain. What do you need to know?
So I won't go through all of the aliens, stuff like that. Let's go ahead and ship out. So here's where you gotta remember the inventory management is the biggest thing in Dark Age, right?
Game.
Fuel management is this one. This is the real end game. All right, let's see. Module. Fuel tank is always important. This is the speed that I was talking about before. Many of these as you can get early on is important. Otherwise, the game takes a little while, to say the least. All right, so we are good there. How do I get more people? Alright, somehow I can't figure out how to get more people at this point. Maybe shipyard? Ah, there it is. So you can build, early on you can only build certain ships. That's the Earth Cruiser, think Star Trek Enterprise. Game, save. We will save it right here. Shipping off. Exit. Now we need to go to our map. So this is the star map. All of these little dots are different solar systems that you can go to. You gotta fly to them, and if you can look really closely, oh, okay, actually it shows up better on the, oddly on the stream, it shows up better than it does on my screen. There's that light gray circle is, or there's two kind of circles. One is how far I can go, just period, like a straight line, but I wouldn't be able to get back.
Ah, okay.
And the inner circle is where I could go there and back to where I'm at. So What I want to do right now is go to Gamma Kruger, which I remember is somewhere over this general area. Actually, my memory is better than I expected it to be. And then you get to autopilot.
Very nice.
Actually, while that is happening, what I'm also going to do is look for the Rainbow Worlds map. Because that, to be honest with you, is the most important thing. Early on. So as you're flying through here, this is, of course, hyperspace, being able to jump through. But as you fly through, if you see the little green map down at the bottom, which I should probably move that over so you can actually see it. But little green map down at the bottom, you'll see these little black dots appear. You do not want those to get to you. It's going to be a race. Because if they do get to you, oh, actually, these are the good ones. These are some very spiritual toucans. They're talking about peace and tranquility.
Ah.
Gotta be nice to them. Alright, I can only take them so much. They are very, yeah, Lord, and they've got the hippie thing going for sure.
Mm-hmm. Her brain's got any Fruit Loops.
Yeah, exactly. I've got to be nice to them though, because I do need them. But they're going to try to talk to me 100,000 times. Unfortunately, in this area, I can't tell for sure it's always them. That's the only downside. Because I'm also in, if you saw that little circle, I'm also in the spider people's area.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want to do. It's the biggest thing. I need to figure out which one. These guys. We could talk. But fortunately, if I remember correctly, I should be faster than them. I'm faster than them, but I'm not faster than the Clunk.
Hmm.
I didn't even see that planet. It was so dark. And I just missed it that time. Should have got some more turning ability. Seriously? Alright. I remember if they're on the main planet.
He strikes again.
Yeah. Well, this should be their home planet. They've got guys kind of floating around. So if you see when I run into them, it shows me how many ships there are. There's like 2 and things like that. All right. This, on the other hand, quite a few ships. That's their home world. These guys actually come in really handy down the stretch. That is a big piece for later on when I'm a creative bomb. Yeah. He just gave me something. He has no idea what it does. But he thought it was really important. All right. Yes, yes, yes. They're going to talk about it. They're going to contemplate it. They're going to say, nah, I'm good. All right, so early on, it's a lot of, here, let's do a quick auto scan. All right, the fact that there was that much red minerals on there, that means this planet's going to be super hard to land on. Usually, yeah. All right. Get out of here. And again, save, save. That's what it is. Didn't spell that right, but doesn't matter. Okay, so now star map. Like I said, the Clunk are one of the bigger ones. You want to get them kind of early. So one of the other important pieces is finding those rainbow worlds that I was talking about. So they are. That's where I'll get a lot of money, and they can actually give me stuff that is useful. I need to go. I'll tell you what, actually, could you pull up and direct from your side, if you don't mind? Just Google Star Control 2 walkthrough.
Okay. Facts. And let's look at this. Da-da-da. Okay, come on. All right, so now we're home. Okay, let's see. Anything particular you're looking for?
I'm looking for rainbow whirls. Their coordinates.
Rainbow Worlds. Okay.
Are you on the wiki by chance? If
I
so,
was on Game Facts.
Okay.
That was the first one that came up. Let me see. Oh, Wiki. Walk through Wiki. CC. All right. Rainbow Worlds. Okay, there it is.
Gotcha.
Um,
I think I found the closest one. Currently, the closest one.
yeah, there's 10 of them, starting with Alpha, Andromedae, Beta Leporus,
So
Beta Pegasi.
if you see my coordinates up in the top, sort of near my name.
Oh, okay. You're
Captain.
4. Okay, 4, 6. Okay.
Yeah, so I
So
was thinking the Zeta Sextanus.
probably, yeah, that'll be 468.1.091.6. So yeah, that's probably going to be your closest one.
91. All right, that means this is a one-way trip, most likely. Due to my fuel lack thereof.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you want to do is you get these guys. We'll run into him here in a little while. But he honestly looks like a really comfy chair. That's really what he looks like. It's like all puffy. He's got like, there's the back and then like 2 arms. Like you should sit like this right on him. But yeah. So what he does is give you. This guy's gonna be in pain. This is the downside to them early on. They actually tell you stuff about the game. So if you're playing and not trying to do a walkthrough or anything like that, listen to these guys because they actually give you, go look over here. I've heard something about something going on over in this part of the area, that type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they're sort of the messengers or directions. Fortunately, I can outrun the Illwrath, but what happens is the plunkies, they come up, stop you, and then the Illwrath are like right on top of you.
They'll catch up to you?
Yeah. But you see the little black dots in the corner. I can take off. I left most of them. That's how you can kind of tell which ones are which. Especially early on because I don't have speed. Later on, I have speed. I can outrun anybody. Doesn't really matter. You know, all the games where you first getting going is always so rough.
Yeah.
Gotta get your fuel, gotta build up your ship, then it takes off. Then where you can kind of bounce around the galaxy where you're not spending all of your time looking for fuel. It's not so bad. So the guy looks like a big comfy chair. He'll eventually stop me, introduce himself, but he wants to know all about the rainbow whirls. So I give him a bunch of money. He's the one that really upgrades your ship. You can get much better weapons and fuel tanks that go much further, things like that. Without him, you're not gonna be a long game. There's also these extraordinarily annoying. Well, you're about to. I think this is one of them. This is easily the most annoying group in the whole game. They do not. Well, to be fair, they do, but This is another part of the game. It'll explain with these guys.
Program to replicate. Report data. Contact alien species. Priority override.
Priority override.
Must break target into component materials.
Must break target into component materials. Alright, because I don't want to fight this dude. I'm not nearly strong enough to fight them yet. They're erratic enough to, it's hard to fight them.
I'll be right back. I want to
Yeah.
more water.
Yep. Give me some bourbon too while you're at it.
Okay.
So this is what happens when you haven't been to the ABC store in a while. Alright, I think the Rainbow World, yep, there it is. I'm actually going to save right here as well. I think this is Zeta Sex. Sounds a lot more. Sounds like it's something much more than it is.
Okay, I am back.
Alright. You are just in time to watch me fly past the Rainbow World 15 times. See?
Get it like just right.
You gotta be kidding me. Yeah. See, in the old game, you could if you start, it would start you straight on, and as long as you didn't turn, you could fly straight into it. I think with the revised, it's just off enough. It like changed it just enough. All right. Let's do a scan. No matter how many times I know good and well what I need to do, I still press spacebar.
Hey, what's up, Skull?
Skull, what's going on, man?
School Masters of Orion. I haven't played that one.
Masters of Orion. I had to look it up. Yeah, I don't know that one. How old was that? When was that game? When did that game come out, rather? All right. We are going
1993.
Oh, hey, it would fall into the... I had to look it up. It would fall in. Alright, so star map. Starlight, Starbright. First star I see tonight. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get home, which is okay. I'm eventually going to have to come down here. Let me see if I can at least head their direction. Do you see Forgot their name. They have a really weird name. It's the dog. These little dogs, for lack of a better term.
Let's see. So we have.
You got to look for something where they need to replicate and bring back their species. Is in short what it comes down to. Can't think of where that dude is. Can't remember their names. I can see him plain as day. And I remember he's in this belt, is in short what it comes down to. So I'm gonna just head that direction.
So the names I have,
it's not the Spathy. Spathy or
not Peaconk. What is it? So you got the Oars.
no.
Got the Sophixty.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Where do they say they?
Okay, so visit Sex of the Books at his private planet. It's 422.1, 198.6.
I need one of the Spathy first.
Okay, Spathy first.
Yeah, because they. Yeah, I need to go to. I think I need to go back to the moon. Oh no, that's where I was supposed to. Cause I'm like, normally I have a Spathy by now. I totally forgot. I know where it is. I need to go to Earth. Well, not Earth, but I need to go back toward Earth.
Can you get there?
No, but what I need to do is get out of. If I can get out of what's called Vux space, these guys. If I can get out of here, they actually are terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Greetings from Vox, the last word in life form destruction. To gain an intimate knowledge of
They're extremely
simply place both hands over your eyes.
what's the not xenophobic? Is that the right? Where they think their race is the only thing and everybody else is ugly and disgusting.
Yeah.
They're extremely that.
You are even uglier than I thought possible. Can't you see you are making me sick? Please, foul creature, turn your head. Better yet, put a sack over it. Never mind. I have adjusted my display so it is dim enough to be tolerable. In answer to your question.
Yeah. So this is basically. He claims, there was some reason for them hating us.
Skull saying, yeah, either check out the Masters of Orion or like the original XCOM.
Both on stream. Okay,
Both on
nice.
Steam. Yeah.
Yeah.
But thinking of doing a old school Diablo 1 run.
Right. Saturday. I'm not sure how much we're gonna be on. Friday's the only day this week that's probably a little tough for me.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get on Friday myself, to be honest with you.
Alright, so what I need to do is try to get away from them as quickly as possible. There we go. I can't really fight anybody right now. I don't have the right ship. The guys that I have aren't real fighters. Or at least for me. The Spathy were always one of my better ships. And of course, that was a long time ago, and we'll see how it goes. It's the type of ship that would absolutely drive you crazy. Fresh meat. Yeah, Diablo will be interesting. That should be a lot of fun. Spathy is the type of ship that would drive you absolutely crazy. It's a stick and move, stick and move. You shoot. The best weapon, the head-on weapon is actually terrible. I hardly ever, if ever, use it. It was always about the shot he could shoot out the back of him. It was a missile. All
Does
right.
it at least handle okay?
No, it's super fast. It's real fast. Well, it's not the fastest ship. Like the Paklunk are the fastest ship. The little ones that I have, they're almost too fast. They're so nimble and quick that, and they don't. But their range isn't that good. They can do this like death spiral basically. You can go up and sort of spin, and they shoot out the sides of them and the front. So if you spin, they sort of, kind of shoot all over the place. All right, so let's see. On some off chance, did I pick the right planet? That's not even the right one, I can tell.
So you're trying to get to the Spathy?
Well, since I was down here, I was gonna check out and see if I could talk to the I don't know how to say it. Shafix.
Oh, the Shafix. Okay.
Yeah.
So
they're in this belt. You don't want to talk to Zed. He's later. I gotta capture a beast. That's later too. Oh, well, it's not gonna do me any good right now anyhow. Now that I'm reading. Alright, what do I need to do? I need to get to Soul. Alright, so as soon as I run out of water. See you, Skull.
later, man.
Have a good night, buddy. Alright, so I'm out of fuel, which will bring that dude out of hiding. Normally, you've met him 4 or 5 times by now, but he's one of those that becomes almost annoying. You know what I mean? And of course, it's not him. The other one.
We bring greetings from a friendly species. According to internal monitors, there are no malfunctions.
That priority override is sort of the key to these things. Oh, I'm gonna get beat up pretty bad. Take off already, thank you. Most exciting part of the stream right here. Even more exciting than the one restart of the game earlier. Excuse me.
So this guy you're waiting on, he'll fuel you up. Said. Sorry.
Sorry, I tried to mute. I told you he looks like a chair.
It's like something out of Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. We come in peace. Yeah, he's a little odd. See, they have things like this is what I like about this game. They have things like him, who sort of got some mysteriousness to him. He's sort of your friend. There's a lot of guys that are like that. They're there, but it's like they know something extra. Even the Rainbow Worlds. So the Rainbow Worlds, as we'll pick them all up, actually form an arrow. The way they're laid out on the map, on the star map. And there's this ancient alien race, which I think they briefly mentioned, the precursors. That is, my ship is a precursor ship, things like that. They left the galaxy. Excuse me, they left the galaxy and just disappeared off the map. No one has ever been able to find them, things like that. So there was all of these little clues about kind of where to go. Go find it, go find them. The Oars, we'll meet them in a little while. You'll see they're sort of got some, they seem like bad guys, but not, except they're always like super helpful. And then the most alien, normal alien looking, the stereotyped alien would be the Arlu. Big green head, like they look like every alien you'd ever seen.
Okay.
Like as a kid, that type of thing. They're another one. They're super helpful and like, you're our children and you're our friend. We're always looking out for you. We've always looked out for you, things like that. But they're like shady. So they get kind of crazy about stuff. So it's little things like that. Like all through the game, you have all these little pockets of things that were clearly like the next game should have picked up on that and could continue. That's unfortunately not what happened. So, but rumor has it, you know how rumors go. Rumor has it they were supposed to, the original Star Control 2, 1 and 2, the original guys got together. They've got the rights to it back, and they've been working on a game. This is pre-COVID, of course, that was supposed to come out, but I mean, it's been what, 30 years? 20 years? 30 years? I'm getting old. 30. So, we'll see. Yeah, so this guy's just telling me all the things that he's a complete salesman. He is all about that money. He doesn't answer questions like, why did your bridge turn purple? I would love to get 12 million credits just to see. I don't even know if it's possible. I would love to be able to do that. It's actually, I swear it's cheaper to buy fuel from these guys than the home world. Basically, I need to always Alright, so I'm out of money with him, but I have fuel. These idiots. All right. We shall not harm you, eyes.
This is growth 94 routine gestures. We are on a peaceful mission of exploration.
So these guys, basically,
New behavior dictated.
what happens with them, they're probes. They are doing what they say they're supposed to do. They are supposed to come in peace. The problem is there are people that sent them out there don't know how to program. So everything gets overridden to breaking something down to breaking things down. That's why it keeps going priority override. I attempted to do some, to get Prince of Persia going today. Was not able to. I did get back to level 8 at least. So I'm on level, I think it's level 8. I'm on the level that I had stopped on. But I got to that point, but I was never able to actually stream, you know, kind of going from there. So hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna try to get on and do that a little bit. Finish that one off, at least be able to check that box. Alright. Yeah, they all move. They all are rotating. It's kind of cool. Alright, remind me before I leave here to talk to the Spathy. There's this dude.
Welcome back, Captain. There's something I think you should know. Our deep space monitoring team has detected faint alien signals coming from Uranus or somewhere in that general direction. The emanations are definitely being generated
Like a
from within the
2-year-old.
solar system and could
Yeah.
represent the presence of
Uranus.
a hierarchy spy. Also, we are being bathed in a broad beam hyperwave transmission from the direction of the Rigel star system. Due to the broadcast wide dispersion, we cannot discern its content. Not a bad job, Captain. The analysis reads as follows. Subject to clear spindle device. Data, the object in question has no clear use or means of activation, but does have superconductive characteristics between 18 and 22 degrees centigrade. We suspect that it is a precursor manufacturer, but we cannot be certain without extended study. Summary, in all likelihood, this object is part of a larger device whose capabilities remain unknown. That's the end of our scientist's report. We shall await your return, Captain.
Alright. So, couple things. Should have some new weapons or something. So I got crew pods. Fusion blaster. Alright, so those things, I don't really need those right yet. I do need fuel. Biggest thing is crew. Get that squared away. I shouldn't spend it on this, but I'm gonna. Alright, got the Spathy, or gonna go get the Spathy rather. And the hardest part is just remembering I haven't actually had to fight anything for so long. Can you, if you don't mind, start telling me which one you think is the next closest rainbow world? Basically, what I'm gonna try to do is hit all the rainbow worlds tonight,
Okay.
or several of the rainbow worlds tonight. Maybe not
You
all
want
of
to do
them.
that before you do the whole spathy thing? You want to do that before you do the whole spathy
No,
thing?
no, I'll do the spathy thing now.
Okay. Down here. 175, 145.
So to give you an idea, if you remember what the map looks like, the bottom left corner would be 00, and the top right corner would be like 1,000, 1,000, 1,000.
Sure.
So just to give you an idea of where things are in relationship to us.
Yeah.
I want to say the
trying
first
to-
number, first number is X, second number is Y. You know that, but I'm.
No, I got that.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
trying to. I'm looking more for numbers that are closer to kind of where you are.
Yeah.
That's yeah. That's
All right. While you do that, let me scan.
Yeah, I think Epsilon Draconis is going to be your best bet.
All right, so once I get out
Maybe
of
Beta Pegasi. Beta Pegasi is at 039.5745.8. Epsilon Draconis is at 283.6 and 785.7. So, yeah, actually, I think it's going to be Beta Pegasi. It's going to be your closest bet. What in the blue hell is that?
Thought you would like this one. These are just your type of people, man. They are scared of everything. This dude was so scared he gave up his homeworld stats. I haven't even said anything to him. That's those are his. He's like, this is where my homeworld is. I got my people over here. Go shoot them over there. And here's our secret code to get in. He is like the greatest agent ever. Yeah, and so my automated defense system was the thing that shot at you. Not me, not me. I did not. Alright, so basically he got left here. He was supposed to be, so remember when we went to Earth, or the moon, and there were a bunch of little drones riding around? At the very beginning. He was supposed to be there, not the little drones. He's the one that set up, so it looked like they were still there, that he was still there. That was his like one job. Watch the people that can't leave. And he messed that up. He got scared of them that they might leave, so he went further away. Yeah, so this is where he's saying, I was stationed on the Earth Moon. There was a bunch of us. Basically every day, more of us left. And then everybody left. Strategic redeployment. They progressively, now they're at Pluto. They went from out to Saturn, then to, yeah. Basically, this guy, you have to keep sort of talking to him, and then he becomes your buddy. He is kind and good. I'll be interested when I hear this back, just how loud, how well you can hear on the stream this guy talking, or is the music drowning him out? Basically, you got to go through all of these so that he will. Basically, so that eventually he joins.
Gotcha.
You have to basically, he lies to you the whole time. Like, how many people do you have on your ship? Oh, hundreds, thousands, maybe. 50, 10. Okay, it's just me. So then you got to point out how it's not good to be by yourself in space because there's lots of people that can eat you. He tells you about his life history. Protection. It's basically saying just because I joined you doesn't mean the rest of my people are your friend right now. Alright. So, first things first, let me go back to Earth, get enough. Oh, wrong way. Go back to Earth, fill up crew on all the ships. But at least I have that much. And then we can head to which planet did you say?
I think the closest one from you right now is going to be Beta Pegasi. Do you remember which one you already picked up?
Sex to something. Sex. It has sex in it. Giggity.
That doesn't have it.
Zeta Sextanus.
Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. Yep.
The last one,
okay.
Of course.
Yep. All right. So, yeah. So then, yeah, just go to Beta Pegasi or Bella Pegosi or whatever you want to call it.
Tarazi. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite women's basketball player. And I don't really have any real reason for that either, but she always was. Alright, save. Save, done, exit. Alright, so there's Spathy Space. And if you can see the little circles, they tell you kind of the area. That way, when you're flying through and you're seeing the black dots showing up, you know sort of what to expect. Okay. As you kind of go through, it's kind of cool because especially if you don't have a map or something like that, and you're trying to figure out what space. As soon as you meet somebody, they tell you where their space is, and so that gives you a little bit better of a map. Which one are we going to?
Okay. Beta Pegasi is 039.5. 745.8.
745. Ooh, that's gonna be up there. I don't know if I can even get there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to make it. 745. Oh,
745. Everything else is
yeah, I won't make it there.
so well. Then, I guess the question is can you go? Do you feel like you can go further on like the x-axis or on the y? Because that's pretty much
Yeah, no.
all of them are pretty far.
What is 602? Where's 602?
It's 602 297. That's Gamma Kepler
297.
297.9. Have to go up, yeah.
All right, so I can get to there. Let's
Okay.
see which ones I can get to just in general.
No, yeah.
All right, we got the one easy one. All of a sudden, you'll see the arrow. Like as soon as it makes you can, and I just got to figure out what leg I'm on because at some point, basically, you can get to like if I could have gotten to that one that's way out there. You know what? Let's give that one a crack. Because this is going to take me to the wrong side of the galaxy. We're just going to go up here and we're going to run out of fuel. We're going to absolutely run out of fuel. But once I'm up here, if I remember correctly, it's basically from that dot and then it's like kind of easy jumps to the next ones, shorter jumps rather.
Okay.
So let me go here. And I'm gonna run out of fuel. That's gonna be a given. In fact, I should be smart about this. I should play the game against itself here. In fact, I think I will. I will attempt to get... Crap. I'm gonna basically try to get a fuel tank, but empty, and
Okay.
let him fill it up for me.
Yeah. That makes sense.
How am I missing these things?
But it doesn't help that it's literally a moving target.
Yeah, but a slow-moving target. You know, like
Yeah,
extremely slow-moving target. Module. Ugh. That song.
See, but now you can skip it.
This is true. And we will. Alright. Got that. Exit. Did I lose any ships or... that's what I need to do. Shoot, I knew I needed more crew for something. Well... We're gonna save right here. Exit. See how far on the map we can get. So the Arlu are up this direction. And also, and probably more importantly, the... what's that guy's name? The cloud people. The ones that... The little whirling orbs that are we come in peace. We come in peace and they try to shoot at you the whole time. They are out. Their owners are out there that way as well. All right, I'm gonna do a quick pause for the cause while I fly slowly that direction.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll be right back. So I'll do a break time. The flight itself isn't that exciting, so I'm gonna do the break time overall.
Yeah.
Back in a sec. All right, we are back. Just while this flight is going on, do the quick reminder: we are playing Star Control 2 in retro TNT taxes and throwbacks week here on Getting Work Pod. So, Star Control 2 was a game that came out in 1992. So, it's my favorite game growing up. Jared is a trooper and sitting through it tonight. So, anyhow, just a quick reminder. Right now, at the moment, we are flying through hyperspace, heading to one of the rainbow worlds. What you want to do is, there are 10 of these in the game. You want to try to find all of those as quickly as possible. And the reason is because you get a bunch of money. It's not so much, you can go through the whole game and play the game without them altogether, but it makes it much easier. They'll give you a whole bunch of credits for these floating chairs that one of the aliens, Melnor, something like that. Anyhow, it'll give you a bunch of credits for him. He will give you a bunch of, he'll upgrade your ship, he'll give you a lot of new technology, and most importantly, he gives you fuel. And that is always important. Did we actually make it? Oh, you know what? Remember I said I couldn't see that outer, on the stream you can see it, but I can't see it. Straight shot, I made it. All right. Well,
Nice.
hey. Well, here we go. What it meant was we can't get back. That's the circle I could see.
Yeah, there is another one relatively close to this.
Yeah, we should have short jumps at this point.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Cax?
That was close.
Yeah, Star Control 2. It's old school game.
Yeah. All right, we have found the one thing I need in here. All you have to do is go up and scan so right now, first off, what's going on, buddy? Right now, I'm attempting to find all of the rainbow worlds, as I was just describing. Basically, there's 10 of them. You want to find them all. They give you a whole bunch of credits. And the guy that gives you the credits also gives you a whole bunch of fuel as well. Fuel, new technology, etc., etc. All right. You know this is not going to go well. Let's see. Oh, maybe. Never mind, I take that back. We're gonna pick up all of that.
Oh, heck yeah.
Nice quiet planet and a bunch of gold laying around. I may have to land like 100 times, but, you know. Each time you land, it does use fuel as well, though. The only downside. But that's also something that he eventually gives you more of. Storage space for your landers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Biggest thing with these, it's always just nice to have a planet that's quiet.
Yeah. Deal with a bunch of fireworms trying to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. Almost landed right on that one. There we go. All right. So let's figure out which one is closer.
Picks Rainbow World?
Well, no, not necessarily the Rainbow World. Hang on just a second. Let me find one of those things you know from playing the game that I vaguely remember. We need to find the guys that will... It's the gas giant people up here.
Yeah.
and they will allow me to skip by all those probes that are annoying.
Yeah, hold up. I know which one you're talking about.
Okay.
You got to scroll all the way down to the bottom to get to them.
Of course.
The Salandros.
Yeah.
Okay, so their home world's at 033.3, 981.2. So that's way on the other side of the.
No, it's right here. No, wait. What was the number again?
Because you're already at 7 something. That's right. Okay.
What was it again?
033.3 and then 981.2.
I want to say it was one of these. Maybe it's not. 30.
Beta Corvi, yes. Beta Corvi 4.
Beta Corvi, okay. Cool. Yeah, I thought I remembered. I remember vaguely, like, general areas. Like this, one of those two dots. Believe it or not, eventually all of the little dots sort of represent. I can tell you roughly where. I played this game a lot.
Right.
It's definitely a game you should check out. If you want to do some old school gaming. And hopefully one day, Star Control, real Star Control 3 or 2.5, whatever we want to call it, comes out. One thing I would have been nice if I had done was to get some more speed, added myself some more speed on the ship so I could outrun pretty much everybody. The Arlu are up here as well, but only at certain times of the month. I can't remember. It was like the 17th to 20th or something like that. 21st. It was something weird like that. There's this little green spot on the map that will appear and then disappear depending on, and it's like a worm. Basically, it's not like a wormhole. It is a wormhole. Did you say 4? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that should be it. Yeah, you got to go to Beta Corvi 4.
Yeah, so for every other planet, normally if you see a gas giant, you don't go to it because it's a waste of time. You can't land on it.
Hello, visitors. We are the Slylandro. I am content to hover, a Slylandro speaker. Your presence here fills us with excitement.
He is filled with excitement.
So few visitors over these many drawn. We hope you can stay and talk with us for a time. Oh, this is terribly exciting. We'll be happy to tell you about ourselves if you would please do the same.
Alright, so we will skip by. Basically, they are just explorers, but they can't leave their planet. And so, hence, they got a probe by the Melman. I said, those guys are they're a little shady. Melmorm. Oh, this is funny. What are these glowy bits inside of you?
I forgot. You creatures see in the visual range and can see we can't see them. What I mean to say is, they are, we use them when the
We can't see them.
Well, look, I'd rather if you didn't ask about them, okay? Especially not in front of Soul and Plummet. She's shy.
Hey, what's up, Sid?
Seth, what's going on, man? Coming in a pocket.
Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, appreciate the raid, man. I was looking to see. I don't think I can tell because I don't think I have that running on mine. What did you stream tonight? Basically, I need to hop through these guys and say. They also tell me about the precursors. Again, there's these little nuggets of things all through the game. Sets up so perfectly for a follow-up game. See, they don't think that those probes actually attack. Elder Scrolls ESO tonight. Nice. So, seek replication materials 999.
That's it. Behavior was hard-coded by the Milnor man. We couldn't mess with it. Essentially, the probe will only fire its weapons if it has been attacked and cannot communicate with the attacker. No, the probe is armed with a battery of missiles. It doesn't use its electrical discharge device in combat. That's impossible. It's inconceivable. The electrical discharge
So basically, the Melnorn gave them a probe, but didn't exactly let them know how it worked. And so the probe is not trying to attack. It thinks we're just like minerals and stuff.
Yeah,
So
it keeps saying, yeah, break down the material. Yeah, it keeps saying to break things down to materials. And just kind of glitches out and then starts attacking.
That
10,000 green dots.
was remote self-replicating robot. 300
All right, let's see here.
to zip out.
At 2.
I told Joyce Lifting to set it a bit higher. Let me ask him what he set it to. Oh, my.
So this is basically where it broke down.
Joyce Lifting told me he changed it to 999, the highest setting on the dial. I'm pretty sure the way it works is that every time a behavior is completed or interrupted, the program selects a new behavior based on the defined behavior.
And so there's your programming error.
What kind of target is currently selected? I think a really high fire rate would cause a probe to focus its attention on that behavior. No, it cannot. It is not programmed for hostile behavior. What is your reasoning? The probe seeks raw materials and processes them in preparation for replication. The answer is simple. It would spend more of its time seeking raw materials for its replication process. So what? I don't see what you are getting at, but I'll play along with you. Like I said, alien ships are the top priority target. Once a probe scanned a ship, it would instantly move toward it. Then, when it got to the ship, it would initiate communication automatically. When communications were terminated, a new behavior would be selected, and a new behavior would be selected. And since the replication setting was set to maximum, the probe wouldn't get time to
Would have its new target, and it would be the ship.
target the ship for raw replication the ship. Oh, no! What? Traveler? You have to restart the probe. No, that would never work. The probe, as soon as you destroy one,
Yeah, it's basically this one.
right here. There it is.
Do you have
Yeah,
a
this-
mega self-destruct code? Oh, yeah.
I remember that. Oh, there's a problem though. How are we going? Well, while we pop that problem, that way, if you run into a probe, you can.
Alright. That's really all I need to talk to these guys about. Once I get that.
Goodbye, human fluid sack.
Human fluid sack.
Yeah. Well, because we called them gas bags. Alright, so what day is it on? Alright, so it's the 9th. We could probably head to, where's that next star? Where's the next closest rainbow world?
I think that would be Epsilon Draconis. That's a 283 785.
283 7.
So yeah, 283.6 and then get to 785.7. Yep, there it is. No, Epsilon Draconis. Yeah, 785. That's the one.
Yeah, alright. We should run out of fuel. It's kind of a weird way to try to fly through space. Let's go as far as we can until we run out of gas. Alright, so there's these idiots now. Fortunately,
This is Pro 2418-B on a peaceful mission. Engage in self-destruction circuitry.
it's a lot easier to fight them now. And they're free money at this point.
Nice.
You know what I should have done? I didn't think about it. Where am I at? We do need to get that. We need to talk to the Arlu. Otherwise, we'll waste a lot of gas. I forgot about that. We'll need to head to that general area maybe in this next month before we leave this side of the... Basically, when they give you this, I want to say, I think it's they give it to you. I hope they do. See how well my memory works. Actually, I'm gonna just look it up here real quick. Arlu. The portal spawner. We need to find the portal spawner. Oh, these idiots. Daggone it. I didn't know I was in their space. This is not the place to run out of gas.
So, what's this? An unknown alien species. How wonderful. Someone new to fight. We, the Transnational Hunter 19, famous for one-combat drugs, know well the value of a good fight. Either you win and prove your superiority, or you lose and are vanquished. If the vanquished is lucky, we may survive to learn an important lesson.
These guys they just like to fight for no particular reason. They're he's part of the Thradash culture 19. The reason it's 19 is because they've killed all the other 18. their culture builds up, then blows themselves up, and it's like a new culture starts. And that culture builds up, and then they all blow themselves up, and then culture 3, and they've done that 19 times.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. They're not the smartest bunch of people out there. All right. You would like these guys, man. They don't like to talk. They don't want to talk. They want to fight. It's just fight. Like there's no talking.
They sure seem to be doing a lot of talking.
Well, yeah, he gets upset about it though. He's complaining the whole time. He's like, seriously, you want to talk more? I don't know how you even got out of your home world. Like, how did you even make it this far? Would I eventually have to be sort of nice to them? Because I need them to eventually, I need to manipulate them to move, is in short what it comes down to later on in the game. Alright, let's skip by that. So we're getting near the Urquan space, because these are the first ones that they took over and beat. They don't like the Urquan, but they're like, we're slaves to them. The religious idiots, the Ilrath. And basically he says, I'm not going to tell you anything by telling you stuff. I am not going to tell you about the secret war that we're fighting against. Da, 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 da. All right, let's see. All right. It's not the greatest area to get lost, run out of gas, because I got to talk to these idiots repeatedly.
The Urquan will be mightily impressed when we blast it. We
Basically, you got to go through. Some of them you just fight. These guys, are they're like the quintessential meathead, though. To be honest with you, you could kind of talk them into, hey, go fight that guy. Okay, yeah, I should fight that guy. Okay. All right, so we're gonna skip through. I think at some point I have to attempt to fight them. Yeah, I thought they were. You know what? Let's give it an actual battle. Let's see how we can do for a little while. Ah, there's the sound I was looking for. The butt missiles. They're hard to get to, though. Both of our ships like to fly away from the other one to fight, which is hard.
Yeah.
That's what makes them hard. It's one of those that their style is exactly like ours, so... Alright, got 2 shots in on them.
Yeah, you almost need someone who's going to be aggressive and try and chase you.
Yeah, I do. And I haven't played in long enough where I don't remember the way these... There we go. I do remember enough to always fly in a circle when you first... I forgot there's more than one. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Fortunately, I do have a decent amount of crew. But what you don't want to do is fly into the planet. That'll almost kill you. Alright, come on, come on, come on. And since I've mentioned the planet, I think we both know that I'm going to run into it at some point. I'm eventually going to run out of tolerance and I'm just going to run away from this fight. And get some money.
Nice. Now you just need to destroy 20. Well, I guess that's 23 more of them.
Well, each one, depending on who you're fighting, each one gives you a different amount of money.
Right. I was just reading over here. It says little like you get 25 of their ships, they'll be impressed with you or something.
Yeah. There's another way you can sucker them too, though.
We are not hostile and seek
These guys.
friendly relations with your species. Engage in self-destruction circuitry.
550. So here's where you hope that you have that the Melners are coming. Do some redistributing of crew from ships that I won't use. All right. Are these the ones that you have to insult to get them to respect you? I can't remember. There's some group that you have to insult.
Only thing I see on it just says that if you kill 25 of their ships, they'll respect you and then ask if you'll create their new civilization. So I guess those
Something
have to go through so many of them.
else.
That's the suffix D.
Oh, that's what it is.
The fastest way to gain his trust is to insult him. Yeah, that's the suffix D.
Finally. This idiot.
Would you like to sell your ship's lost? Bring up. How much fuel do you wish? Fuel transfer. Check. These little
All right. I don't think I have enough. All right. So let's save right here since I can actually leave the area now. And I think we're going to head back to the Arlu. And I'm going to see if I can get a hold of or talk with them. I need to find, I think it's called the portal spawner. That'll be important for us to get as well.
So again, going by the walkthrough here, it says we gotta go to Alpha Bonus, give a warp pod from
Oh, we
the
were
wreckage of a dreadnought.
We were flying to a planet too, right? Just now. What planet was that? It was another
Rainbow?
Mm-hmm.
So that was Epsilon
Was it-
Draconis.
Okay. Which was right. This one.
The 283.
283.
Mhm.
283.
785.
All right.
That's it.
So that's the one right there.
Our individual skills. Then I guess we'll just be attacking.
Should I fight him and just try to kill? Well, 4 is going to take forever. The problem with these guys. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm faster than them. I'm going to have to fight these guys eventually. Yeah, I forget my ship's not faster.
Our individual skills and our and I get.
I can get them to line up with me. They have longer range than I do. He blocked all of them. Hit him. Oh, I hit him once. Okay. At 2. This is just a bad matchup for me. Fortunately, they don't have a lot of crew. But Lord, it's a good thing. I'd never be able to hit them otherwise. Alright. What do I need? 2 more or 3 more? 3 more hits. Alright, come on. These guys. They're gonna nickel and dime me and kill me. That, and I'm gonna continue to run into the planet. Alright, one more. All I'm asking. Oh, they blocked it.
Yeah, hey, what's up, Ollie?
Ollie, what's going on?
Yeah, this is a one. I think just because the
a bad matchup.
the maneuverability is so janky. It's a bit of a tricky fight.
Finally,
Yay!
30 minutes later. Yeah, I was wondering what my face was looking like. I was surprised I didn't have my tongue like hanging out. That's usually my like concentration. How you doing tonight? Like, I was consciously thinking about it too. While I was fighting, I'm like, don't stick your tongue out the whole time. Don't stick your tongue out the whole time. I'll sit there and do this the whole time. Like, yeah, I don't know if I had it out the whole time or not, but yeah, that's usually my thing that I'll do when I'm really like locked in. I'll start sticking my tongue out.
But I'm gonna have to leave you to it.
Actually, I was gonna say what I'm gonna do. This was a good stopping spot. I'm gonna do a quick scan, and then I'll pick up tomorrow or
Gotcha.
later this week. Let me do a quick scan, quick landing. Yeah, it is. Oh, Lord. And I'm dead. See, like I said, it's a good spot to stop. All right, we are going to exit. We're gonna save right here.
Oh, good God, that one's just.
Yeah. All right. Rainbow World. Which one was this?
Epsilon Draconis. So track or whatever.
All right. We're gonna call it a night right here. Exit. Appreciate everybody hopping on, watching us play some Star Control 2. Or watching me play it, and Jared did not make fun the whole time. Nice job, man. I know it was killing you.
I said I wouldn't having to fly that ship, so I'm good.
Yeah, so hopefully when I pick this up later, we'll get a little bit better. Now the beginning part of this game is slow, as you can see. It's slow to get going.
Sure.
We're at the point where we're starting to we got a lot of fuel. Once we get some speed where we can get around a little bit faster, and then we need to get the portal spawner is super key. The portal spawner lets you bounce around the map and stuff like that, so that's always good.
Nice.
But all right, appreciate everybody hopping on. Jared, you got anything?
Nah, that's
All
it.
right. Well,
Good stuff, man. Good.
yeah.
Also, this is for folks who don't realize this is Ian's first run, like kind of hosting things on his side with me coming in and everything, and then the next step will be doing like kind of like a Dark Age run through where we're both playing something.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, seemed to work pretty well.
Yeah, I was gonna say pretty slick. I need to build out another screen for this a little bit better, but yeah, we'll get there. All in time. Another scene.
Yeah, we can put this together like 5 minutes before we went live.
Pretty much. That was it. All right.
Yeah,
well,
no problem.
Otherwise, this is the Getting Work pod signing off.
Later, fam.